Hi, this is Mace Hara for the Medical Sales Channel. What happens when you make a great sales call, the customer seems really interested, and then things slow down or they don't happen at all? What causes this delay? I mean, healthcare customers, doctors, nurses, therapists, if you have something that's going to make their lives better, improve the outcomes for their patients, you'd think they'd want to implement it right away, right? So what happens? Well, here's what happens. Once you leave the office, they're not convinced of the value, or they don't believe the value is high enough to make it a top priority implementing it into their practice. Healthcare providers are busy people. I think you'll agree with that. And especially with all the changes we're seeing in the healthcare environment, many of them feel the need to see more patients to be able to maintain their practice on a business level. It's very true. So the thing is, if they're not investing the time to bring your product into the practice right away, then they don't see any value in doing so. What is your job? Your job is to create urgency. And you also know that you're going to find yourself in a follow-up situation with almost every healthcare sale. So here's the question. Why aren't you building it into your sales process? This is something that I focus on in a major way in all of my presentations and in my online e-training. Follow-up is so important that you have to start with follow-up in mind. But part of your follow-up job is to keep your product or service top of mind and to keep reaffirming the value that it's going to bring to the practice, to the practitioner, and to the patient. If you're not doing this, your sales are never going to close. So make sure you do the planning to figure out how you're going to keep that product top of mind, how you're going to reinforce the value, and how you're going to be able to keep getting back in front of that healthcare practitioner or provider to be able to reaffirm your message and reaffirm the value for your product. Thanks for spending some time. This is Mace Hara for the Medical Sales Channel. We'll talk to you next time.